GFW Impact. A show that I thought was going to be alright. It was good. Then the ending happened, and I was freaking ecstatic, and I don't give a damn what anybody thinks right now. If they think I'm wrong about this, then write it below, because I don't care. I am happy how this ended. This show is A+ for me. I don't care if anyone else thinks this is a B show or a C show, even a D show. I don't care. I got what I wanted, baby. Ow. This really get me excited. Okay, let's go through everything in the show, okay? The first thing we got was OVE versus some new jobbers, and this time they got over right. I don't understand what they were thinking last week when OVE went up against some jobbers, and those jobbers were kicking their ass left, right, and center. Yes, they made up for it here, but let's be honest now. Why didn't you do it right the first time? The writers were stupid, and someone realized and said, what the hell were you doing? Write this properly. That's what we got. A proper match, they won, that's it. Now, Taryn Terrell had her segment. And I'm going to be honest here, I've always liked Taryn Terrell. But the problem here is she acted way too bubbly, way too Valley Girl, and way too boring. Now, maybe the next someone will tell her, honey, we're glad you're back. Mwah, mwah. Give her a kiss on the neck. Give her a kiss on the cheek. Give her a kiss on those boobs. I'm sorry to sound nasty, but you get my point. Tell her, sweetheart, you did nice, but you were acting too much like a freaking Valley Girl. And not everyone is going to care that much about it. You're not doing that dollhouse gimmick now. You should do Taryn Terrell, a very nasty heel Taryn Terrell. Not a Valley Girl Taryn Terrell that you tried to act a couple of years ago before you had your baby and start showing a little bit of belly. Her belly looks almost as big as mine in that top there. Well, that, what did they call it? Not a girdle, a corset. I'm sorry. That top part corset. But anyway, you get my point. I just didn't think it was well done. Doesn't mean the next time she starts speaking it won't be done better. Now, Gail Kim comes out, really didn't speak. She just wanted to take her head off. Fine. But this is the thing I'm thinking about. If they're going down the route I think they're going to go down, by the time of Bound for Glory, Gail Kim will be getting an option at that title again, and she will probably get it. Do I believe it's the right thing to do? Honestly, it counts on what they're going to be doing here. From this moment on. Honestly, I'd rather not see her get the title and retire with it. It sounds like a good plan because no one else does it. When was the last time you heard someone retire with a belt? It's very rare to do. So I understand why they're doing it. But to be honest, to bury the new talent, which we still haven't seen it. Who is this Tara Valkyrie? She looked good. But are we going to bury her for Gail Kim so she can have the belt when she leaves? I'd like to know your point of view, ladies and gentlemen. You guys tell me below. Now, what do we got here? Well, might as well get this over with. Guido. I knew there was going to be something screwy. There's no way they're going to let this end this way. And we got the most screwiest mess you can think of. Guido comes out with Joseph Park. People started cheering for him. He's saying that he loves America. He loves the cheeseburgers. He loves the frankfurters. He loves the hot dogs. He loves the, well, every type of chili you can think of. And the fries that go with them. And then we got Laura Van Ness back to her old self finally. It's been more than a year. Like a year and a half, nearing 2 since she's done this gift. No. Since around the time of last year. It's been roughly a year or so since she's done the crazy, broken Laura Van Ness. And seeing her in a nice tight dress looking gorgeous is lovely. But why it had to be for Guido getting on your knee and saying, will you freaking marry me? Are you seriously telling me the reason she cleaned up was because a guy just was interested in her? That is a heel. Get this. Guido didn't try to defend her when Congo Kong was ready to take her head off. No, he ran like a bitch. He is using her. He is a heel, but they keep, and these stupid crowd in the Impact Zone is cheering for his ass. I want to strangle all but the tank top girl. Don't want to strangle her. You know who I'm talking about. Tank top girl for the win. And I did see her, but I could not get a clear shot. Maybe I'll use an older shot if I still have it. You'll see her in my on the shoulder. But you get my point. He's a freaking heel. And she's asking to marry him with a ring. Congo Kong comes out, and we already know Tyrus is gone. Tyrus asked for his release. Fine. Maybe he's going back to WWE, or maybe he's going to be working on Fox News from now on. Nothing wrong with that. I hope he does well wherever he does. He wasn't that bad of a talent. And no, a lot of people say, dude, he sucked. Look, if you're not packaged right, you're going to suck. No matter what you do. If you're not packaged right. So we never know if he was going to be good. But anyway, Muhammad Ali Shera takes his place. Now, it makes a little more sense for Muhammad Ali Shera. I think that's who they should have used originally, because Guido and Muhammad Ali Shera did work together at one point. That would make some sense. You know who would have been the best person to deal with Congo Kong? The Abyss. Why didn't they use the Abyss? Why didn't Joseph Park not be there? He's going to basically be by himself, and that's Guido. Law of Ness comes out, and then when Congo Kong comes out, Abyss comes out, and they fight one another. It makes the best sense. I'm not saying it's the greatest thing to do. I'm just saying it makes the best sense storyline-wise, because you've done everything you can for Guido. The only person left to help him is Abyss. So why not use Abyss in that respect? Anyway, let's move on. We had an LAX segment which angered me because we finally saw Diamante talking. Diamante was asked, so you got those women down? And she says, oh, don't worry, I got those women, I got those hoes on lock. Which ones you talking about? You talking about the hoes you get your drugs and your shit from? Or are you talking about the women in the Knockouts division that you're not even in? I want to strangle someone who has only left Diamante with LAX instead of doing something in the women's division. Why? It angers me. Anyway, that's for the segment. You saw Low Key. Essentially Low Key didn't speak. He was just ordered like a good little soldier to go and win. That's what you get. Now, what else do we have here? Not much left because there was very little on this show. A few segments from Jim Cornette. The one segment I like, forgetting about Eddie Edwards, was the opening segment with him and the rest, well, all of the, supposedly, they're supposed to be from different promotions, but they're all standing together like they're from the same promotion. I'm just saying, why are they still doing Crash, Triple A, and Noah when all those guys are just GFW wrestlers? Why do they still do it? You could say we got GFW wrestlers on loan from Noah, from Crash, and from Triple A. That would make it easier to believe that they're on loan than they're actually a part of the other promotions when you have them in front of you. Anyway, I enjoyed the pep talk. It wasn't bad. It was straightforward. It was to the point. He ain't playing with nobody. You want it, go get it. Screw you. That's it. And now, let me see if I'm forgetting anything. No. The gauntlet match itself. We had a lot of people there. Johnny Mungo, Johnny Morrison, and now Johnny Impact. And I believe it was EC3 who said it best. That's a stupid name. Stupid. To be honest, I think it would have been if he could have been able to use the name Johnny Mungo. Or I think that one would have been better. Because then he would be known from AAA and Lucha Underground. I think Mungo would have been better than Johnny Impact, because it sounds stupid, to be honest. Then you saw the stand-in wrestler, Justice somebody, gets his ass kicked by EC3, throws him out. And the way the match went, look, I got to start it already. I always said Eli Drake was an underused talent. And everyone has always said, even Fool Killer 99, he's always said, and the Slick Daddy, they always sell out the talent that's already there instead of promoting the talent and then periodically switching around, going up around and down around the card. They always let the talent that's been worked there and grown there go to hell. And now, Eli Drake, finally. I'm going to tell you truthfully, when this match first started, I didn't think he was going to last much. Yeah, I knew there was something screwy going on when it came to him going to Cornette and saying, I want to change my number. I apologize. You got a nice suit. And Cornette said, okay, I'll change it from 1 to 2. So he switched places with Eddie Edwards. Fine. But here's the thing. By the time halfway into that match, and you're going near 10, I'm going like, he's not out yet. Oh, damn, is he out? No, wait a minute. That's Chris Adonis. He's still in this damn thing. And I'm going that, yes. That's what I'm thinking. Oh, yes. Maybe they may actually go there. You see me smiling. Maybe they may go there with Eli Drake because the guy has talent. He can talk well. He moves well in the ring. I'm not saying he's a ring general, but he is good. The guy's got pretty much 4 out of the 5 tools. The only thing I think he does not have is the ring general awareness. He's a good wrestler. He can tell a good story in the ring when he has a story that he can tell. He's got charisma out of the ass. He can talk his ass off and he's got the look. I just think he needs more time to develop as a ring general. That's the thing I think he needs to work on. And when it came down to it, it was Moose and Lashley getting their asses thrown out literally almost at the same time. And then the weirdest thing happens. Johnny, well Johnny, I do like you. But you got your ass pulled out by Eli Drake. And that's a strange thing. How could Eli Drake be the one to get that position? I thought the last person that fell out would be the one to get it. But I guess they're going by the first people who were in the match. Because they both came down almost at the same time. I guess. And you know they didn't come down at the same time. Eli came like this. In a few seconds, he got pulled down. So they decide, well, we're going to make sure that Eli wins this. So Eli goes back into the ring with Eddie Edwards. And while this was going on, Lashley and Top Team have a confrontation with another ref. And that's right after Eli Drake wins. And there is a problem with that. Look, you just let Eli Drake win, being to the inaugural. Calm down. You let Eli win this to be the inaugural GFW Global Champion. But you had to do this right at the same time his moment comes up. I think that was a bad move. It was badly timed. You could have done this way ahead of that. You could have done that where he just grabbed any random any random ref and started choking him before that happened. You could have got rid of Lashley earlier than that. A lot earlier. And that somebody just jumped the rails and tries to attack one of the refs that's on the outside. That would have made it better. And then they can continue the match. And then Eli could have won. But as it stood, you kind of stole it from him. And that pisses me off. I'm sorry, that pisses my ass off. And I find that disgraceful. Eli is one of the talents that have been there for a while and should have already been a champion at least once a while ago. Because they have so few people to work with. And I'm taken away from that. I am happy he's champ. And I know he's going to give us good promo segment. He can do a good storyline. He can work well in the ring. And he's got good presence. But he does need to work on his ring general work. That's what I believe. But this is just my point of view. You guys tell me below. And I hope you enjoyed the Zane view. Please give me a comment below. Eli Drake is champ. Say it with me, dummies. Eli Drake is champ. Yeah.